Hey guys, it's Sarah and I'm here with another dance layout for the Freckled Fawn Friday, and I'm going to be using a bunch of scraps, and then for my background paper I am pulling out this American Crafts paper pad. This is kind of like a best of American Crafts paper pad. I believe I bought it at Hobby Lobby a while ago, but they are a whole lot of paper, and it's kind of a little bit from a bunch of their different lines. And so I'm going to pull that out today. I'm going to use these two different papers, one with the cameras and one that has like a sunshine and cloud on it, although I'm going to cut those off because I don't want those in there. So yeah, I'm just kind of cutting down the section that I want there, and I want the date on the bottom, and that's about it. I was mainly just looking for the color because Layla's picture has a blue background, and then her actual outfit is black and white and kind of silvery, so that's kind of how I'm going to try to play it up. And I changed my mind. I was going to use the solid for the background, but then I decided to use the cameras instead, so I'm just cutting them down a little bit to make those work. And I want the cameras to show, so I'm just cutting a little bit off the top and the bottom and on the sides too. So I have this 5x7 picture of Layla here, and it's going to go on an 8.5 by 11 layout, as you can see. So I have a bunch of scraps from my stash. So I went through my black and white paper stash. I'm having a hard time with words today, guys. I don't know what's happening. So I have like this big accordion file with all my scraps, and I kind of keep them colored. I keep them organized by color. So I went to my black one, and I have one that's also kind of gray and silver. So I just kind of pulled out what I thought is going to look okay together. And I'm trying to get the papers to match her outfit. That's kind of how I do their dance albums. Whatever outfit they have on, I'm trying to match the papers to that. Okay, so I have this large one here that's hearts, and I put the banner on the bottom there, and I'm going to use this one, the stripe, to back my picture, and I'm starting to kind of like where everything's going. I do know I want to ink the edges of everything. Since I'm going to be doing a lot of paper layering, I just wanted to make sure that they are going to stand out on their own as well, and they can be separated. So I'm using some black StazOn ink, and I'm going around. And then this one here has a little border strip on the bottom, and I'm just keeping it there. That's the branding strip, and the color goes nicely, so I just left it on there. And I'm doing it on this one too. You can't really tell that much though, so since it's already a darker color, but. All right, so I was pretty happy with how I had everything, so I'm going to go ahead and start getting it stuck down. And this paper is very, very thin. Like, I can't even say that enough. It is so thin. It was cheap, but you get what you pay for when you buy those big paper pads like that. And they're a deal, but you have very thin paper to work with. Put a little extra adhesive on the banner one there just because I'm putting it on top of that dimensional paper with the silver foil stars. So I got her picture down there. And then I am going to take this piece of craft cardstock, and I'm writing down the songs that she danced to. Layla was in a tap and ballet class, so they did one tap routine and one ballet routine, so I wrote down both the names of the songs that she danced to on that little banner there. And they were both Beatles songs. She did Let It Be for ballet, and for tap they did Can't Buy Me Love. It was really cute. I'm just going to stick that up. Where do I put it? Right there? Sure. I don't remember. Okay, so now I have my Freckled Fawn kits out, and I am going to pull a few things that I think are going to go. I have this little metal clip that says Shine, and I'm going to stick that right there. There is adhesive on it, but it's a little bit tricky. So I was like, I'm just going to go and put it down now so it doesn't stick to anything else. And I'm kind of trying to look for more black and white, maybe a couple of blues here and there. Wouldn't bother me that much. I put that enamel dot down, but it ended up being more of a navy, and that's not what I was looking for. I thought it was black, but once I put it down, I was like, nope, that's navy. So I'm just trying to figure out what in the world I'm going to use here. I actually didn't have a ton of black. I was surprised that I was a little bit limited in that, and there's not a lot of silver. I do use one of those labels for my journaling. But yeah, I found myself a little bit stumped on this one. Just not quite sure what to use. Okay, so I pulled a few things here. I'm going to make this all work. So I'm going to use these numbers, and these I'm going to use to spell out 2016 because I always put the year on their layout so that I remember what year it was. I have this cute little piece of black and white washi tape, so I'm going to use that there. That's just a little strip left over. And then I will use one of these arrows for my journaling. And then I'm going to use, I do find some enamel shapes I'm going to use these hexagons that are black. So I'm going to go ahead and put 3 of those down, and then I will use these little white pearls and kind of help embellish those. Just put 2 on each side. Almost like enamel dots, but one of them is a big hexagon. And then that's going to complete my layout. So nice and simple, and it's done to go into my girls' dance album. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.